Hi, I'm Sarah from sarahkbrandiscontent.com, and today I'm going to give you the very short version of how I help my clients, who are mostly life coaches, to come up with really quite endless amounts of content for their life coaching businesses without driving themselves mad or having to come up with a new topic idea every time. Actually, you can recycle a lot of the ideas that you have. People get stuck here really easily. They seem to have this belief that for them to create a new piece of content to go on their blog, their website, their YouTube channel, whatever it is that they do to promote their coaching business, they seem to think that they're going to have a fresh idea every single time. And it's just not the case for a couple of reasons. One, it's really important for your brand to have one core sort of really strong message throughout. So rather than you telling your audience about everything under the sun, talk about the thing that you're most passionate about over and over again, because that's going to be interwoven with your niche and your message and part of who you are. And it will be a big part of the reason that people come to you. So if you find that your niche is stress, for example, if you are a stress coach, then you don't need to be talking about everything under the sun. Talk about stress again and again and again, perhaps with little different twists on it, perhaps from different areas of life. So parenting stress, work stress, house moving stress, but keep the central theme, because that's who you are and that's what differentiates you from the other coaches. So, your niche and your core message is really important, so much so that you should be repeating it over and over again. So I hope that busts a belief for you that you have to have something new every time, because actually you don't. Keep singing your song, because it's your song that will attract your tribe to you. And another reason that you don't need to be having a fresh idea every 5 minutes is that no one fan of yours, no one audience member is going to keep on seeing every single piece of content that you put out, because the social media platforms that we use to do this are just not geared that way. When you post on your Facebook fan page, for example, Facebook isn't showing every single thing that you post to each fan, because Facebook has an algorithm and it's picking and choosing what it's showing to people. And I'm not saying that Facebook's bad or anything. I'm just saying bear in mind they've got their own agenda. They are there to make money from advertising. They're there to keep people addicted to Facebook by showing them stuff that they're really interested in. So Facebook will be showing each individual user a variety of stuff that they like. So I might follow a life coach, but I'll only see 5% of what she puts out, because the rest of the time I'm looking at cat videos, because Facebook knows that I love cats. So keep in mind that no one's going to get bored from you reposting the same ideas, because they're not going to see enough of your stuff. You have to put out there much more than you think you have to put out there for people to get your message. So don't be afraid to keep singing your song. As I said before, you're not spamming people. You need to just keep making sure that the right people are finding you and that you're getting heard. So don't be afraid to share the same topics. So I hope I've made my point there. Just, keep working on things that are relevant to your niche. Don't feel this made up, unnecessary pressure to be overly creative and to have an opinion on every single thing that's out there. You don't have to talk about every news item. You don't have to comment every time a celebrity dies. Just talk about the things that matter to you and your business, because those will be the things that matter to your potential clients, the people that you want to attract to you. Now, if you want to talk more about the how do I take an idea and turn it into a blog post, for example. Sorry, I had to stop recording there and start again, because as I was talking, a very noisy street sweeper went by and totally took my attention away. Goes to show there's never a perfect time to create your content. You just kind of have to crack on and deal with the conditions that you have. So yeah, street sweeper's gone now. So as I was saying, I've got 2 things for you on blog post creation. One, I'll just quickly tell you in a nutshell what it is that I do to get my ideas out of the ether and onto my desktop. And then the other thing is I have an invitation for you to come to one of my free online, now pre-recorded masterclasses. This was something that I did live with one of my colleagues, Dr. Andrea Pennington, and we've been working together for years on content creation for her publishing business, Make Your Mark Global. So we've got a lot of experience doing this together. So we very recently got online with a group of our tribe, and we recorded a live class with them on content creation. Part 1 is all about taking a tiny idea, turning it into an awesome blog, and it comes with a free tool. There's a template from me that you can download and just fill it out with your ideas so that it gives you the structure of the blog post so that you don't have to stress over creating something in the right order. The structure's kind of done for you with a template. And then part B of that, we talk all about how to take that blog post and sort of disseminate it into smaller bits of content so that you've got loads more stuff to be upcycling out there on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook Live, LinkedIn, Pinterest, whatever your poison is. So, let me just tell you very quickly then, as I promised, what I do to create a new blog post from scratch. So the trick is to not scare away those tiny flashes of ideas and insight that we all have on a daily basis. And you might think that you don't have any ideas for a good blog post, because what people typically do is they have an idea and then immediately and if you're a coach, you'll get this mindset thing. They straight away go to the negative and they start to judge and pick the idea apart. So say I had an idea, I heard the birds singing outside the window, much nicer than the street sweeper. So right now I can hear birds singing. So say I hear bird song and I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Let's see if I can make that into some sort of blog post idea. What I do is I take the thing that inspired me, the nice bird song that's making me feel happy, and I think, how do I apply that to my niche? So, for example, I'm a content marketer, so maybe my niche example is not that relevant to you. If you're watching my videos, you're probably a life coach. So if I'm taking birdsong and I'm a stress coach, for example, stress is my niche in coaching, then perhaps what I might sort of tweak that idea into is something about mindfulness, because we often, if we're stressed as well, we often don't pause and listen to the birds singing in the trees. We don't pause, go outside, feel the sunshine on our face for 5 minutes. We don't take a breath. We just continue getting more and more stressed and anxious and working ourselves up throughout the day. Really common, right? So perhaps birdsong outside my window is my inspiration for thinking about how it's important to have a mindful 2 minutes. If that's all you can manage during a stressful day, if 2 minutes of mindfulness is all you've got, it's better than 0 minutes of mindfulness. So there's my blog post idea. Now pause here. This is where you would typically go into that negative, judgmental mindset of, oh, that's a weak idea, there's not much to it, or someone's already written this blog post, it already exists. Okay, stop. One, it's not a weak idea. You're just being harsh on yourself, and you can stretch it out and add more to it. So don't think, oh, 2 minutes of mindfulness is a bit of a weak idea. Think, what can I add to it to make it a more powerful idea? Okay. And number 2, I'm sure there's like 50 other coaches out there who've already written a blog post about how a 2-minute mindfulness break is better than no mindfulness during the day, but you haven't written it. So your audience haven't heard your idea in your voice with your unique twist on it. So just remember that. There is this idea that there are no new ideas in the world. Every new invention is a reinvention of an old invention. Can't remember where I heard that. I think it was a psychology book. I don't know. But there's something to that. You can't always be inventing new things, but you can recycle old ideas and put your own personal twist on them. So that's my 2 cents on why you shouldn't be overly judgmental on your blog post ideas, why you should just grab that idea when it comes to you. Don't scare it away by judging it. Keep it and just work with it and give it your own twist. I hope that gives you something to go on and to think about, and give it a try yourself, because I bet you get 100 inspirational thoughts a day. There's going to be birds singing in the trees, there's going to be sweeper trucks going past outside and distracting you, and that in itself is a content idea. because, you know, I just came back on here on the video and I said, oh, that sweeper truck distracted me. Goes to show there's no perfect time to create content. So me, as a content marketing person, I could turn that into a blog post about how there is no perfect time to record a training video. Just get on with it, because done is better than perfect. See what I did there? Took a simple idea, turned it into a bigger one. Try it for yourself, see how you get on, and do take up my invitation to come to my content creation masterclass, because the replay is available on demand now. So all you do is sign up. You can jump straight into the content. You haven't got to wait for it, and you can hear from me and from Dr. Andrea Pennington all about how to take this idea further, create more amazing content that helps you to get your coaching business out there to more people, and how to create more of that content without stressing or driving yourself mad. I hope that's helpful. Come to bit.ly/2step content. I'll put the web address down here in the comments as well, so you can find me easily. Just sign up. I won't spam you. I'll just send you the odd cool video like this one, and of course access to the masterclass replay, so you can get the video and you can also get the template download and start writing your own cool blog posts for your business today. That's me for now. I'll see you later. Have a good day.